What's up? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a great week. Sorry, I've been slacking on the videos, guys, but this is CageCast. Mike, today we're going to go ahead and do the 314 final predictions, and we're going to go ahead and log those Draftkings bets, guys. So let's go ahead and dive into it. As you guys can see, I got the bets up here. But before we go any further, the first bet we're going to place today, we had that side bet. I had that side bet going with Jason with the Jan fight. Jan lost. So we are going to go ahead and place Jason's bet first. Unfortunately, Jason's not here to actually argue with me on this one because we don't see eye to eye. But I thought he was going to go this route. He did just text me just a few minutes ago as I was hitting record. And he said, go ahead and put that $10 on Patty Pimlet. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now for Jason. We'll see how good his prediction is. Get in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think about that. Are you guys also rooting for Patty? Or are you going to go for Chandler? Again, I just told you guys who I'm leaning towards. Been telling you guys, I think Michael Chandler is going to be a little bit too explosive. But, hey, we're going to go against it. And a deal's a deal. Let's place his bet first. There you go, Jason. If you're paying attention, watching right now, appreciate that. I love the views, but here's your $10 bet. All right. Boom. That one's logged in, finalized. Now let's jump over here to the 314 card. And let's go ahead and go over my bets. And then I'm going to go ahead and place those and show you guys how much I'm betting on each fight. Again, early on, taking a look at this, I told you guys, if we get the explosive Reyes, that's dynamic, spin moves, ducks, precision hits, I think he's getting the win. Now, Krylov, I did go back and I did look over all the fights. It's actually been a few years since he's fought, so there could be plenty of ring rust. Couldn't find if he was injured during that time and now he's coming back or what was going on with that delay, guys. But because of that, I am still going with Dominic Reyes. Get in the comments, guys. What do you think about that? Is there going to be ring rust or does Dominic Reyes get this done in your opinion as well? I still think this is going to be a good fight. I think it goes the distance, all 3 rounds, and Dominic Reyes gets it. Unanimous decision. That's how I'm calling that one. How much am I going to place on that? I'm not sure actually how much I'm going to place. Actually, I take that back. I do know how much I'm going to place on that. But we'll jump over to the... Well, let's do it right now. Let's go ahead and log it, guys. So I told you guys Dominic Reyes. We'll start that one off. Boom. Just like Jason did, $10. Opening up the card. We'll see if we're starting on fire or not. But Dominic Reyes, please don't let me down. Let's go ahead and do $10. Good yield back, $24.50. Liking it. Now, if the night's going how I think, you guys know how I stand on the Bryce Mitchell, and all that flat Earth crap. But Gene Silva coming in with the Globe. I can't wait for the presser tomorrow. I think there is going to be a little bit of mind games there for Bryce Mitchell. I don't think he's going to be able to overcome this. The fighting nerds, man, they're great at analytics. Plus, hey, they're smart. They know the world is round. It's not flat. So, boom, Silva. How much am I going to put on that? Let's take a look at the odds real quick. Oh, and he's almost a 2.5 to 1 favorite over Bryce Mitchell. They're probably thinking the same thing I am, but we'll just go ahead and let's do another 10. 14.08 back on that. Not huge returns, but I'll take it. Guys, what do you think about that? Do you guys have Bryce Mitchell winning this one? I mean, he did flatline Kron on that last one, but I don't think we're going to see the pulling of the guard like that. I don't think we're going to see the crawling on the mat like Kron Gracie does. Silva's going to come in striking dynamic. They're going to have see the openings in Bryce Mitchell's game because fighting nerds analytics are just that great. That's another reason why it's minus 245. They're seeing how I am. Now, is it going to be a finish? I think Bryce Mitchell actually can withstand a lot of this. It could go the distance. If it is a finish, it'll be later in the match, and it will be stoppage or submission. Silva gets this one. $10 on Silva. What do you think about that, guys? What round do you guys have it? Are you guys gonna? I'm not gonna play a parlay on these early fights, but I think I am gonna play a parlay on the Volkanovski Lopez fight, and we're almost getting there. Yair Rodriguez, Pitbull. I was watching Media Day, guys. I don't know if you guys watch all the Media Days and the weigh-ins, but I always start with the Media Days. Yair Rodriguez versus Pitbull. They both came in, both did interviews. I think Pitbull looked a little bit more calm and collective. Yair looked man, what's a not that he was scared, maybe on the defensive during the media day, even though they weren't asking him any attacking questions. So that right there has me thinking Pitbull's a little bit more calmer. He's been in several different leagues. He did say it is a little different coming over to the UFC, but I think he gets it done, guys. So my early predictions were for Pitbull. We're also going to go Pitbull today. How much? He's the underdog on this one, so I think let's do 25. We got a little bit to play with here, guys. So let's see, 25 yields us back 66. I like that. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry, you guys can't even see the screen. Let me switch over real quick. Boom. So far we're up to $45. Let's take a look at the Chandler Pimlet. Now, again, I didn't see this the same way Jason did. We did a $10 on Pimlet for Jason, but I'm going Michael Chandler here. And I'm also going 25. So he's the underdog. I still think he's explosive. Now, Patty can get through that explosiveness. Of course, he has an opportunity to win, but I think Chandler gets this probably early on, round 2 or so. I think they did move this up to a 5-round co-main. I still don't think it's going to go that route, though. So, yeah, as you can see with the odds, I think Michael Chandler has got the stamina, he's got the power. Patty Pimlet's the one that's going to have to be on the. I think he's going to try to take the back of Michael Chandler. I think Michael Chandler's going to be a little bit too much for him. Gets a slam, or even like kind of what we saw versus Oliveira. I think Pimlet lets go. Chandler finishes him. I think we see that pretty early on. I don't think it's going to go the full 5. Yeah, I don't see this going the full 5. So we're going to go 25 on Chandler, guys. Get in the comments. Let me know. What do you think about the Pitbull bet? He is new coming over. He is fighting a top 5 contender. This will probably put him right in title contention. Do you guys like that or not? Now, Volkanovski, Diego Lopez, guys. Now, you guys know how I'm leaning here. Volk, I think he gets the title back. Nothing against Diego. He's definitely got a puncher's chance. He's definitely shown that he's got what it takes to be a champ. I don't think he has had quite the experience to get there. He has fought in some good names, but I think Volk's going to be a little bit too much for him. And nothing against Diego. He probably comes back and rematches that. He has a chance to get it done with a little bit more experience, especially after he feels what's going on there. But I think there are levels. I think they're rushing Diego. I think Volkanovski gets it. How much are we going to place on Volkanovski? Let's take a look. Maybe 30? Puts us at $100. What do we have in the bank up here? We've got $118. So we still have another $18. How about we go 35 on Volk? It's only a 61.92 payout. Still pretty decent. We'll take it. Chandler. Oh, what we'll do is we'll put $5 on the parlay. That pays out $180.47. So we not nail all of these. That's an additional 180 in the bank. That would be awesome going into the other pay-per-views for going into the summer. Great way to steamroll that. I think that's what we're gonna go with here. I think we're gonna stop at $110. We're gonna go ahead and make that one betting card, guys. Now you're thinking to yourself, wait, we just scrolled up to the top and we see that you still have an $8 balance. Are you trying to hold out on us? You're not going to bet at all? No, guys, I am going to bet at all. What we're going to do here is we're going to go into the fight parlays. we're going to go ahead and what do they have for props? No, we're going to go into the fight parlays, guys. For this fight, let's go ahead and take a look and see what they've got here. Now we can pick all of these. Look at these odds here. These would pay out great. Same with Diego. We could pick all of these, put small micro bets on them, and then it guarantees us a little bit extra going into these fight nights and into the next pay-per-view. Hopefully we don't lose it all and have to start back over from that classic $20 input, but we are going to bet all of it on the line. Obviously, we'll have a tiny bit since I'm going for Chandler and Jason's bet was going towards Pimlet, and that goes into the pot. But let's see. I think we're going to do round and how that's finished. We'll pick all of these. And that gives us a total of 10 bets. Now, let's see. If we did 80 cents, that would be the last of the $8. And look at these returns here. If there's any submission by either one in the last round, $28 on that 80 cents. $12 if there's a KO. In the fourth round, if there's a submission, that's $23.20 back on the 80 cents. Now, as you can see, what I aim for here, especially on these, is we're betting $8. Payouts more than $8. The payouts more than $8. The payouts more than $8. You see the trend here? Now, this one, there's probably one or two that are going to dip under $8. There's still returns. Plus, whoever wins, if my guy wins plus this, it's an extra added bonus. So, as you can see, there's two that don't hit $8, but that's the first and second round, and that's a stoppage of a ref stoppage, TKO, disqualification. I think it goes a little bit further than this. I think they test each other out for a round or two. The finish goes in the third round before we get to the championship or early in the fourth round. Again, let's go ahead and log this. Now it says potential payout of $402, guys. That's not true because we can't win all of these. That's if all of them hit. Oh, I mean, that's on the last one. Okay, never mind. But still, on these ones, it says potential payout $142. There's no way we can get that $142. We're just going to get one of these, and it's just an added extra to this fight. So Volkanovski wins, what was it, like $62 that we were going to get back? Well, now we'll get an additional maybe $28 or an additional $520, so but most of them are over $8, so we're definitely I think these are worth their money on these bets. The only one I didn't pick was going the distance. I don't think it goes the distance. So we're gonna skip that one. Wasn't gonna pay us back very much anyway. Maybe 115. So maybe gave me $1 or two off that 80 cents. So not quite worth it. Let's go ahead and log this in, guys. Boom. All right, that's all of the money that we had in the bank, guys. We started with $128. Let's go. I added a little bit extra than the normal $20 on this one. For one, I was just losing all those fight nights. It was ruining my streak that I was on. But I think we're back, guys, because on the pay-per-views, I've been damn good at these. I think we're going to get these. I'm hoping we get all 5 of them. But if not, hey, we'll have something going into next week. All right. Let's take a quick look and see if before we get off, maybe there was some parlay bets that I missed. Maybe I should go check out Chandler, Patty Pimlet. See if they got any crazy odds going here. Sometimes they'll put some ridiculous odds in here, guys, and almost the same. So if these guys, what we're seeing here is comparable to what they were putting up for the Volkanovski fight. So no, man, should I, guys? Maybe I will. Hold on a second. Let me go over here to my phone. I'll put an additional $10 in while we're sitting here. All right, give me a second, guys. Getting the phone out. And hopefully all this is recording good. I'm on a different mic, different stand, testing something else out. But all my levels look good here. All right, here we go. Logged in. Go to the deposit page. Blah blah blah. Here we go. Deposit. Let's do $10. Says I should be able to refresh here. Boom, $10. So yeah, why not? Parlay bets are fun, guys. It's not your money, it's mine. Get in the comments, let me know. How much are you guys putting on any bets? Are you guys even placing any bets? What do you think about these parlay bets? Is it just kind of guaranteeing me some money? You could be telling yourself, hey, why didn't you just wait and put that $10 in on the fight night? Because the fight nights aren't as fun as the pay-per-views, obviously. So these are the fun ones, guys. And it's my money. I'll spend it how I want. All right. Give me just a second, guys. Let's see how many there are. Is there going to be 20 of these? 20. And we got $10. Sorry, guys. It's not giving me my total. Logged me out. I was wondering what was up. Sorry, guys. Log me back in. Let's get that bet placed. All right. Again, I got 10 extra dollars. Boom. 50 cents on all of those equals $10. As you see it there on the screen. Let's go ahead and get that placed. That's all the money that we've got, guys. It's not all the money I've got, but it's all the money that we're placing bets with. Done. All right, guys. What do you think about that? You made it this far? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I appreciate every single one of you adding and helping me grow this channel out. What do you think about those bets, guys? Get in the comments. Let me know. Got Jason with $10 on Patty Pimlet. We've got me putting 25 on Chandler. Who do you guys have? Who do you guys have from the beginning? Do you have Krylov or do you have Dominic Reyes? Do you guys have Pitbull? Do you have Yair? Do you have Patty Pimlet? Do you have Chandler? Do you have Volkanovski or Lopez? All right. Now, I have been getting these better than all the prominent MMA guys out there that are giving their predictions. What do you think about it, guys? They're still missing a bunch of these. Even Cejudo and Usman were split on their decisions on some of these fights. So, not everybody can call them perfectly. So, try my best, guys. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're going to have Jason on for the recap. Make sure everything goes properly. See how he thinks that went. See if he's going to gloat, who's going to gloat in whose face. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.